Hey guys, it's Ren from Make It by Ren, and if you want to see this look, my peachy spring tutorial using the Senna Cosmetics Pastels envelope, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with another tutorial / mini review, and this is the look that I'm doing today, and it's a really fresh, pretty spring look once again. And as you can see, it's almost like a subtle sunset eyes kind of look. Has gold, peach, and then a little bit of reddish brown, and then the cheeks are peachy and pink. And I primarily use this palette. It's the Senna Envelope by Senna Cosmetics, and you've probably heard of them before. I know that It's Judy Time reviewed the envelope back in the day. They're on a lot of trade shows. They're a really amazing brand, and I heard about it through the grapevine, through my other blogger friends and everything, and I had the opportunity to test this out, and it's really cool. Let me show it to you really quick. I will have a complete review on my blog too, to save time. It's a palette, and it's really sturdy. It's got like this shiny kind of, almost feels like those old school binders, like a shiny finish, and it's very thick and it's padded. And then inside you have this huge horizontal mirror, which is like really nice. And then here are the products. So you get a bunch of stuff in this palette. You get full-size eyeshadows. There's 16 eyeshadows. Then you get these blushes and face powders right here. And then these two face powders. This one's like a translucent oil blotting powder, and then this is more like this is kind of like a beauty powder, and it has a rose finish with a shimmer. And you can use these blushes as well, not only for blush but for the eyes, because that's what I did. And it has this nice, really thick plastic sheet that lifts so it protects the powders, so that's a good addition. And the cool thing about it is that you can actually, if you run out, you can call the 1-800 number for Senna, and they will send you the replacement pan, because you can just take it out and it's magnetic. So that's really nice, and it has a label on the back. So if you wanted to, you could put this in other palettes. So definitely check them out, Senna Cosmetics. Check out my blog for a complete review where I will run down each and every product I use in the tutorial. So if you want to see this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so let's get started on this eye. I'm going to start with my Stilo Medium Eyeshadow Base and apply it to my entire eye. Okay, and then to make things a little easier, I'm just going to take a piece of Scotch tape and put it on my eye just to kind of keep all the shadows in this little area. And now I'm going to go to my Senna envelope. So inside I'm going to use the colors for the eyes. And what I'm going to do first is start off by taking this gold color right here, really pretty gold color, and apply it to the inner third of my lid. Okay, and then when that's done, you're going to move to the middle, and I'm going to take actually a blush. It's this color right here. It's like a deep tangerine-y kind of pink, and I'm going to pack it on to the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's like a shimmery peach color, and I'm going to put it on top of that middle lid color by flipping my brush around, and it's going to give it a really pretty shimmery color. The blush really brings it out more. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with the highlight. I'm going to take this white right here and just take a fluffy brush. This is my Billy B number 6, and I'm going to start applying it to the brow bone and inner lid. And now I'm going to take a crease color that's not in the palette. This is NYX eyeshadow in Utopia, and the brown's really just going to make it kind of more contoured looking and just deepen everything out. And I'm taking my Costco Kirkland Brim crease brush, and now I'm just going to etch out that outer edge. And you want to focus on this outer part right here, the little V, and get the most concentrated color right there. And then I'm just going to fade it out into the crease and get a nice little fade. And then you can blend out anything with that white matte shadow you use for the highlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and just reapply the colors on my lid to make them more vibrant. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just going to do my eyebrows while I'm up here. I'm using the Senna Brow Shaper in Mink Brown. And I kind of did a little bit of a different shape for my eyebrows today. I made them longer and thicker. Okay, and then to set the brows and actually kind of fill them in a little bit more, I'm using the Brow Fix in Golden Brown. And just kind of comb it through, and this is going to set the color nicely. And there are actually little individual fibers, so it almost gives your brow a fuller look. Okay, so the brows are done, and now I'm just going to line with liquid liner. I'm using L'Oreal Carbon Intense. And I'm just going to do like a little regular line and a wing. And then go ahead and pull off the tape. And then with the Q-tip, what you can do is just kind of clean up the edge and just fade it out a little bit. Okay, let's do the waterline. I'm going to use like a brighter waterline, and I'm using the Ben Nye Neutralizer Cream Crayon in Ultralight. So it just kind of gives it a lighter color that contrasts with the darker lower lash line, but it's not white, it's just like a light cream color. And I always do the waterline first because that way the lower liner doesn't get on the waterline and it keeps it clean. And then I'm going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 Pencil in Bourbon and just apply it to the lower lash line. And then I'm going to set it with that same brown eyeshadow I used for my eyes. And then for the lashes, I'm going to use Shazam lashes. They're like these full crisscross lashes. So I'm going to pop these on and be right back. Okay, so the lashes are on, and I applied mascara to blend my real lashes in with the false ones. I used Tarte Multiply mascara. And while I was there, I decided to just go ahead and do my foundation to make it quicker. So I used MAC Prep and Prime Primer. Then I used MAC Studio Tech NC43. I used my Tarte Medium/Deep Dark Circle Defense Under Eye Corrector. And then I set with Select Sheer Press Powder NC40 from MAC. And then I actually used my Graftobian Neutral Powder Palette to contour. I use this shade right here. Okay, so for the blush, I'm going to go back to the envelope, and I'm going to use a combination of peach and pink, like my eyes. I'm going to use this peach right here, and this light baby pink, and then I'm going to use the Shimmering Rose facial powder to kind of be a highlight. And I could have used this powder to set my foundation with. I've done that before, but I just forgot that it was in there. So you can totally use that oil-free powder to set your foundation. So let's go ahead and do the blush. I'm going to start with the, I think I'm going to start with the peachy color because it's a little bit darker. So I'm just going to apply it to my apples and my cheeks. And it's a really, really pretty color. It's like MAC Peaches. And it's very pigmented, it's really smooth, it goes on really nicely. And I'm just getting it like on my apples. And then I'm going to put the the pink on top to kind of give it like a gradient effect. And it gives it a nice kind of depth to the cheeks. And then just kind of get it all over. And then we're going to take that that highlight powder in that pink shade, and then we're going to get it like on the cheekbones, because it has a slight sheen to it, which is nice, and it has a slight rosy tint too. So I'm just going to get right on top here. It looks really pretty. It's very subtle. It's kind of like MAC beauty powders. And then now all we have left is lips. So I have 3 products. A lipstick in Nova, it's sheer. And then you have Cosmo lip lacquer, which is kind of like it goes on like shimmery, kind of pinkish. And then you have the lip lacquer in Zest. And this one is more of a creamy color. So I'm going to do first is apply this lip gloss right here, which is like a milky pink. And I like to apply this over like a balm or something because it's very thick, so that way it goes on a lot smoother. So here we go. And it smells like caramel. And then I'm going to apply the other one in Cosmo because it's more like a shimmery thing. I'm going to apply it right to the center of my lips. To kind of get that pout. So yeah, that's the final look, and I hope you guys liked it. I think it came out really nice and pretty and polished, and I like that highlight powder I used. It's really pretty and soft, and it's a very wearable look, really great for spring. And if you want to check these products out, the envelope, the brow and lip products, go to sennacosmetics.com. And for a full post with entries and pictures, as well as a complete review on every product I use from Senna Cosmetics, check out my blog at makeupbybrandon.com, and have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.